Welcome to our channel. Today we will do the comparison between electrostatics and gravitation. आप लोगों ने 11th स्टैंडर्ड में ऑलरेडी ग्रेविटेशन के बारे में पढ़ा है और आज हम लोग वही टर्म्स हाउ वी कैन कोरिलेट इन electrostatics that I will tell you, and I will define all the necessary terms whatever we will use for the derivations for 12th standard electrostatics और उसके applications जो भी रहेंगे उसमें हम लोग इसका derivation करेंगे. So let us start. So we have to do the comparison between gravitation and electrostatics. So as I said कि in 11th standard already we people have studied about the gravitation. So what terms we have studied and how that is correlated with the related with the electrostatics, that part we have to discuss. So first term we have gravitational force or Newton's law of gravitation. We have already studied in Newton's law of gravitation, if there are the two masses, one is capital M, another mass is small m, and they are separated by a distance r from their centers. Then we have studied there are the two masses, and masses में हमेशा क्या लगने वाला है? Force of attraction only. Gravitational force is the attractive force only. No repulsion will take place. So either force of attraction between two masses is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. So as we will combine these two equations, so we'll get, combining these two equations we'll get F is proportional to m by r square. And as we will remove proportionality sign, we write some constant here. That constant is capital G, m by r square, where capital G is the universal gravitational constant, or simply it is gravitational constant. Here capital G is the universal gravitational constant, and the value of capital G is equals to 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. This is all about gravitational force which was given by Newton. Now same way we can compare here Coulomb's law. Now we know Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law में दो charges हैं, Q and Q naught. I am going to take, we can write Q1 and Q2 also, but I am going to take Q and Q naught, two charges. So we don't know about the nature of the charges, whether they are attractive or repulsive. So suppose we are going to assume, we can't assume about it कि which one is positive, which one is negative. जबकि अगर दोनों positive हैं तो repulsion होगा, अगर दोनों negative हैं तो भी repulsion होगा, और एक पॉजिटिव है एक नेगेटिव है तो अट्रैक्शन होगा, एंड दैट पार्ट वी डोंट नो. सो वी कैन राइट द स्टेटमेंट एज आइदर फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन और रिपल्सन बिटवीन टू चार्जेस इज directly proportional to the product of the magnitude of the charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. It is similar to the gravitational force और न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ ग्रेविटेशन. यहाँ पे सिर्फ अट्रैक्टिव होता है, यहाँ पे अट्रैक्टिव एज वेल एज रिपल्सिव फोर्स में भी देयर. रिमेनिंग ऑल आर सेम. सो वी कैन से इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स इज directly proportional to the product of the magnitude of the charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. So again, as we'll combine these two equations, we can get from these two equations Fe, E is the suffix for electrostatics, is proportional to Q naught by r square. And as we will remove proportionality sign, again we have to write some constant over here, and that constant we will write first initially that as K. K is the constant, Q naught by R square. So K is the constant and the value of K is, here we can write K is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, and this is constant term. This is constant term. So finally we can write this formula as Fe, electrostatic force, is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R square. It is again exactly similar to gravitational force, because concept is same. What we have to remember, कि force is directly proportional to the product of their masses. Here we having charges, instead of masses we having charges, Q and Q naught. So product of magnitude of charges. Why we are taking magnitude over here? Because charges may be positive or negative, and inverse, here it was inversely proportional to R square. Here also we have inversely proportional to R square, and after combining we are getting the same format. Okay, so this term we get. This is about the gravitational force and Coulomb's law. Now second term we will discuss about the gravitational field. What is the gravitational field? Gravitational field, in short, we can say it is the acceleration due to gravity. What is that term? Acceleration due to gravity or gravitational field. We know कि suppose earth is here, we are going to assume कि this is earth. तो अर्थ जो है, अर्थ का एक टेंडेंसी है, इट अट्रैक्ट ऑल द ऑब्जेक्ट टुवर्ड्स इट्स सेंटर, बट कहाँ तक? एक सर्टेन हाइट तक फ्रॉम सरफेस ऑफ अर्थ. उसके बाहर कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है तो इट विल नॉट अट्रैक्ट दैट वन. सो ये जो स्पेस है अराउंड द अर्थ, यहाँ पे सपोज दूसरा कोई मास है, तो ये स्पेस अराउंड द अर्थ अप टू विच, दोनों के बीच में कौन सा फोर्स लगेगा? ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स. सो द स्पेस अराउंड द अर्थ अप टू विच ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स कैन बी एक्सपीरियंस्ड बाय अनदर मास, that is called gravitational field. And gravitational field itself is equivalent to acceleration due to gravity. So acceleration due to gravity may be defined as, दो definition है, qualitative और quantitative. So this was the quantitative definition, qualitative definition, and quantitative definition will be gravitational field or acceleration due to gravity. Simple way will define it is the gravitational force acting per unit mass. Simple way, per unit mass. So we can say acceleration due to gravity is equals to gravitational force acting per unit mass. So as we will do the cross multiplication, so we'll get F is equals to mg. F we will get as mg. It is one of the formula whatever we are using from 8th standard. So F is mg, and from here only we can get the formula as, we can write G is equals to 1 by m into F. This term I have written in this format, ये term. तो अभी फोर्स ऑलरेडी वी नो, फोर्स का फार्मूला हमें पता है, सो वी कैन राइट इट एज 1 बाई m इंटू व्हाट इज ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स, दैट इज ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज Gm by r square. So 1m and 1m will get cancelled. So we are getting value of G as Gm by r square. This is the formula for the acceleration due to gravity, or it is gravitational field. Same way we can define electric field also, and we know अगर सपोज हम लोग यहाँ पे कोई चार्ज प्लस क्यू रखते हैं तो इसके अराउंड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड विल बी समवेयर लाइक दिस, ऐसे रहेगा चारों तरफ टेंजेंशियल. लेकिन ये जो चार्ज है ये दूसरे चार्ज को एक सर्टेन डिस्टेंस तक ही अट्रैक्ट या रिपेल करेगा, दैट डिपेंड ऑन द नेचर ऑफ द चार्ज. तो ये जो स्पेस हुआ, सपोज 5 मीटर तक ये अट्रैक्ट या रिपेल करता है, तो ये जो स्पेस हुआ, दिस स्पेस, एंटायर स्पेस, space around the charge plus q, up to which electrostatic force can be experienced by another charge. अगेन आई विल डिफाइन कि ये प्लस क्यू चार्ज है, ये इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स दूसरे चार्ज से एक सर्टेन डिस्टेंस तक ही अट्रैक्ट या रिपेल करेगा, तो ये फोर्स यहाँ तक एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा है. सो ये जो स्पेस हुआ, दिस स्पेस अराउंड द चार्ज up to which electrostatic force can be experienced by another charge, that is the electric field. ये qualitative definition हुआ. And as we will talk about the quantitative definition, तो same way जैसा definition हमने यहाँ पे लिखा है, here the same definition will be here also. So here we can write electric field may be defined as, or it is electrostatic force acting per unit charge, acting per unit charge. This is what electric field, and electric field is represented by E. So electric field E will be, it is force acting per unit charge. यहाँ पे क्या था, फोर्स एक्टिंग पर यूनिट मास, बिकॉज दो मासेस यहाँ पे सेपरेट थे और यहाँ पे चार्जेस सेपरेट है, तो पर यूनिट चार्ज आएगा. सो वी कैन राइट E इज इक्वल्स टू F बाई क्यू नॉट. आई विल टेक, बिकॉज हमने चार्जेस Q और Q नॉट लिया है. सो फ्रॉम हियर ओनली वी कैन गेट अनदर फार्मूला. इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स आल्सो मे बी written as Q naught into F. Sorry, Q naught into E. This formula we can utilize for the, if any charge is placed in an electric field, uniform electric field, then that will experience a certain force, and that force is given by this formula. Okay, that is about the electric field. Another formula we can derive from here, that may be E is equals to 1 by Q naught into Fe, electrostatic force. Fe is the suffix, so we can write it as E is equals to 1 by Q naught into Fe. Already we have studied what is the electrostatic force, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R square. So that formula we will utilize over here. So it will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R square. So here Q naught and Q naught term will get cancelled. So finally we are getting electric field E is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. So it is similar to this concept. This formula is similar to this concept. Here G was the gravitational constant. Here constant is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, and charge upon square of the distance. Here mass upon square of the distance between two masses. So it is almost similar. And units also we can write, but unit part I am not going to mention. Unit part will be next video when I will discuss about the electrostatics, electric charges and field. So you can watch in next video. Okay, this is about the electric field. Next concept is gravitational relation between gravitational potential and electric potential. So what is the gravitational potential? Potential, anywhere we define what is the term potential. Potential is work done per unit charge, or simply we say it is the capacity to do work done per unit mass. तो gravitational potential के केस में it will be work done per unit mass. So it is the work done per unit mass. So electric potential is represented by V. Therefore we can say electric potential gravitational potential we are talking. Gravitational potential will be work done per unit mass. So V will be W by M, but as we can find out the work done from here, शायद आगे हमें यूज़ में आ जाए वो फार्मूला, तो we can write W is equals to M into V. I will define it later on. इसका हम लोग आगे यूज़ करेंगे, M into V. Okay, so we can continue this part. So V is equals to 1 by M into W, and W is work done is force into displacement. I will write, यहाँ पे डिस्टेंस हमने R लिया है, सो डिस्प्लेसमेंट आई विल टेक एज कैपिटल R. तो वर्क डन इज फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट, सो वर्क डन हमारा जो है वो फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट हो गया, इनटू 1 बाई एम, इनटू 1 बाई एम आई विल डू, इनटू 1 बाई एम, बिकॉज दिस टर्म इज W, ये टर्म हमारा वर्क डन हो गया W. सो आई कैन रीअरेंज इट लाइक दिस वे कि it can be written as F by M into R, and F by M is all terms I am going to mention in magnitude. I am not going to consider about the direction, because one thing we know कि जब हम लोग इलेक्ट्रिक ग्रेविटेशनल पोटेंशियल की बात करते हैं तो ग्रेविटेशनल पोटेंशियल एग्जैक्टली हम लोग कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं कि कोई मास है, ये मास है, मैं इसे यहाँ से उठा के एक इनफाइनाइट प्लेस पे रखना चाहता हूँ, या कहीं पे भी एक फिक्स प्लेस पे रखना चाहता हूँ, इन्फिनिटी से ला रहा हूँ, तो मुझे वर्क करना पड़ा. दैट वर्क डन पर यूनिट mass, work done required to bring unit mass from infinity to a fixed point is called gravitational potential at that point. तो वर्क डन हमारा नेगेटिव होगा, बिकॉज अगर हम मास को ऐसे उठा रहे हैं तो आवर वर्क डन is against the gravity. Gravitational force is downward and we are picking it up in upward direction. So displacement and work done both are in force is mg, both are in opposite direction, so work done will be negative. But here in this case I am going to write every terms in terms of magnitude. So please keep in mind, don't be confused. Another way हम negative sign लिख सकते हैं, but I am not writing, I am going to consider only in magnitude. Okay, so this force upon mass is G into R, because force upon mass is small g, but small g already we have discussed over here. यहाँ पे हमने कैलकुलेट किया है कि स्मॉल g क्या है, gm by r square. So here we can write gm by r square into this r. Now r get cancelled, so gravitational potential we are getting v is equals to gm by r. In magnitude, this I will mention in terms of magnitude. Another way it will be negative. This term is in magnitude. In magnitude. Okay. In magnitude. Another way this term will be negative. Gravitational potential is minus gm by r. But I am going to mention over here in magnitude. Fine. Next, similar concept will be electric potential. How we can define the term electric potential? Same way, जैसा यहाँ पे है it is work done per unit charge, तो यहाँ पे आएगा work done per unit, यहाँ पे work done per unit mass है. Gravitational potential में mass होता है और electric potential में charges होते हैं. It is due to charge, so it will be work done per unit charge. So we can define it. It is, ये भी हम V से ही रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं, वर्क डन पर यूनिट चार्ज, एंड दैट चार्ज आई विल टेक एज Q नॉट. सो वी कैन से इट इज वर्क डन पर यूनिट चार्ज. So we can write the definition in that form. So V is electrical work done upon charge. So work done is W by charge is test charge I am going to take, that I will take it as Q naught. So again from here we can get, by doing the cross multiplication, that will be work done is equals to Q naught into V. V is the electric potential over here, and from here only if we wish to calculate next part, ये वाला, तो हमें V अगर निकालना है तो वी कैन राइट V इज इक्वल्स टू W बाई क्यू नॉट, बट W इज वर्क डन इज फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट, यहाँ पे हमने स्मॉल r लिया है, अपॉन क्यू नॉट. बट F बाई क्यू नॉट ये वाला टर्म क्या है, वर्क डन इज फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट. नाउ F by Q naught is what? What is F by Q naught? F by Q naught is E, and E value is this. So we will write both the terms. So F by Q naught is E. So we can write therefore V is equals to E into R. E into R. V is gravitation. V is electric potential and E is the electric field. Again we get one more relation. What is the relation between electric potential and electric field? So that is the relation. Okay, a reason here we can write, यहाँ पे हम लोग reason लिख सकते हैं, since reason will be since F by Q naught is E, electric field, and relation between electric potential and electric field we get. Okay, now further part we can do, आगे हम लोग लिख सकते हैं कि V is equals to E का वैल्यू क्या है, what is the value of E? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. This is the value of E into R, because I will mention over here, this is the value of E, entire value. Now one R and another R will get cancelled. So what is remaining, that is the V is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. So again this term is constant. So final expression is similar to this one. So just we can compare it. यहाँ पे क्या आया था, V is equals to G, constant था, mass upon distance, and here this term is constant, charge और distance का term है. So both are similar. Okay, now last part we will discuss. One more thing we can say, already I have mentioned what is the relation between electric field and electric potential. Okay, now next part is the gravitational potential energy and electric potential energy, how we can correlate them. Terms, gravitational potential energy, in short I will write it gravitational potential energy, GPE. So already we have studied, since gravitational potential is work done per unit mass, this already we have discussed. So work done will be mass into gravitational potential, and so this work done will be mass into gravitational potential, already we have discussed in magnitude. Now I will not write in magnitude, for this I will write the sign. तो साइन हमारा क्या होगा यहाँ पे, माइनस जी एम बाई आर, माइनस जी एम बाई आर. हम लोग लिख सकते हैं उसको भी माइनस जी एम बाई आर. सो दिस टर्म विल बी W इज इक्वल्स टू माइनस जी एम बाई आर. वाई नेगेटिव साइन will come, that already I have mentioned. So this work done is stored in the body in the form of gravitational potential energy. So finally we can write, therefore gravitational potential energy will be minus Gmm by capital R, this term. Okay, same way we can correlate with this with the electric potential energy. How this may be related with the electric potential energy? So electric potential energy का भी same procedure है. Since electric potential energy हमने already पढ़ा है, gravitation electric potential, since electric potential that V is equals to W by Q naught. सो अगर हमें वर्क डन चाहिए तो वर्क डन हमारा क्या होगा, W विल बी Q नॉट इंटू V बाई डूइंग द क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन. सो सिंपल वे वी कैन से, अगर हमें एक टर्म याद रखना हो कि ग्रेविटेशनल पोटेंशियल एनर्जी क्या, इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी क्या होता है, तो आई विल से इट इज डिफाइंड एज द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ चार्ज एंड ग्रेविटेशनल पोटेंशियल, तो ऑलरेडी हमारे पास दोनों टर्म्स हैं. सो W विल बी चार्ज Q naught into gravitational potential V. We have this formula 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. So we can write over here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. This is the value of V. So entire term will be like this. We can write this work done will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R. This is the work done, and this work done is stored in the form of electric potential energy. So we can write finally it as, therefore electric potential energy is equals to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q naught by R. Okay, so at a glance we can say, just I will do the comparison कि हमने तीनों पार्ट जो है, 4 पार्ट्स हमने कंपेयर किया. फर्स्ट वाज ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स और कूलम्ब्स लॉ. सो बोथ आर सिमिलर. यहाँ दो मासेस सेपरेटेड हैं और यहाँ दो चार्जेस सेपरेटेड है, बाकी एवरीथिंग इज सेम. यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड और ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड, तो ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड जो है, ग्रेविटेशनल फील्ड है वो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स एक्टिंग पर यूनिट मास होता है, और इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जो होता है वो इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस पर यूनिट चार्ज होता है. और फिर हम लोग, ये कांस्टेंट टर्म है, यहाँ पे ये कांस्टेंट है, यहाँ मास आता है, यहाँ चार्ज आता है, ये स्क्वायर ऑफ द डिस्टेंस आता है. वी कैन लर्न द फार्मूला बाय दिस वन. Same way, gravitational potential, it is work done per unit mass. Electric potential, it is work done per unit charge. यहाँ पे constant into mass by distance, constant into charge by distance. And next is the gravitational potential energy and electric potential energy. यहाँ पे constant into mass by R, and here constant into charge by distance between two charges. So we complete the comparison between gravitation and electrostatics. I hope you understood it. That was easy for you people. And आगे के जो भी वीडियोस होंगे वो इसी फार्मूलाज पे बेस्ड होंगे, तो वहाँ पे अगर फार्मूला आपको डायरेक्टली दिया होगा तो यू कैन रेफर दिस वीडियो. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.